Hello, students. My name is Namrata, and I'll be teaching you history in class 11th. Well, this year you will be introduced to different themes which have been taken from different parts of the world. Very interesting journey we are going to have this year. So, without wasting any time, let's start with the very first theme of the history book from the beginning of time. This is the name of the chapter. And this obviously suggests you that we are going to talk about the prehistoric era of human history. Well, children, if you are studying history, you must be aware of the different time frames that have been decided by the historian archaeologists. They are the prehistoric era, the protohistoric era, and the historic era. Well, when it comes to prehistoric era, basically we have the archaeological sources, the different remains, the artifacts which had been made by the early, but we don't have any written record of this time period. Then comes the proto-historic period. Proto-historic period, though we have both archaeological remains and the written accounts left by the humans, but the problem is that the written accounts, especially in case of India, could not be deciphered so far. Yes, you got me right. I'm referring to the Great Indus Valley Civilization, which is said to be one of the earliest civilizations of the world. We have got many, the script is there, but the archaeologists and the historians they couldn't decipher it till now. Last phase is said to be the historic period, and we are quite fortunate that to understand this period we have plenty of archaeological remains as well as the literary remains. One more thing, when I'm saying the archaeological remains, I'm referring to coins, then the different sculptures, architecture, I mean things which have been made by humans, the different sort of artifacts as well. So, children, here I am. The study of history is the study of the entire human past, which started millions of years ago. It's a continuous and unending phenomenon. The activities, developments, and achievements of the human society can be studied from the records of some kind or the other. So, the beginning of the existence of humans, as I said, could be traced with the help of the archaeological evidences, like the different stone tools which were made by humans, then the fossils and cave paintings. So, this present chapter basically talks about the ways of reconstructing human evolution with the help of these mentioned archaeological evidences. Well, then the question could be that what exactly would you be understanding by reading this chapter, by studying this particular concept? Children, you will become familiar with the beginning of human existence from the remote past, and you would also understand that, or rather, you would be trying to understand that how humans first emerged in Africa and how archaeologists have studied these early phases of history from different archaeological evidences, from remains of bones, stone tools. Now, few questions that might click you, that might come to your mind, like what all information do you have about the beginning of human existence? In which particular continent human-like creatures or modern humans first appeared? Where did the early men live? What exactly do you know about their dietary practices? What exactly they used to eat? How did they protect themselves from different wild animals or other natural calamities or disturbances? What were the factors which changed their pattern of life over the years? How have the archaeologists created the history of early phases of human life? Well, children, we will definitely be trying to get the answers of these questions with the help of understanding this chapter. Let's see to what extent we become successful. So let's start from the very first part of the chapter that talks about human existence. So first, man-like creatures originated 5.6 million years ago. Now the term which is used here is MYA. It stands for million years ago. Earlier also in your junior classes, in previous years book also, you till now studied about CE and BCE. CE stands for Common Era and BCE stands for Before Common Era. In this particular chapter, the term we would be using will be MYA, that is million years ago. And one more term you should be aware of that is usually used in archaeological context, that is BP, before present. So the first man-like creatures originated 5.6 million years ago, and after that, the scientists have observed that several forms of humans emerged and then became extinct. Modern humans. So when I'm saying modern humans, I'm basically referring to human beings that resemble us. So these modern humans originated almost 1,60,000 years ago. And during this long period of human history, people obtained food by either scavenging or hunting animals, then gathering different sort of plants, different parts of plants like nuts or fruits or berries. They also they learned how to catch fish. They also learned how to make stone tools, and most importantly, how themselves understood to the other person, to the other human being. That exactly it's telling us about the communication, the process of communication. They also learned it. So, I mean, I'll be throwing more light on all these aspects as the chapter proceeds. So, first of all, let's start with the different sources that basically throws light on this chapter from the beginning of time. So, we have three sources here, children, as you can see, is appearing on the screen also: stone tools, cave paintings, and fossils. Well, fossils, stone tools, cave paintings, they all help us to understand early human history. Children, I'll stop here, and in my next video, I'll be sharing with you what fossils are basically, what are they, and I'll be taking the chapter to the next level. Till then, I would request you to stay home and stay safe. Bye bye.